Hello guys, it's Ben here from TuneUp Music Lessons and welcome to another video in our Classic Riff series, the series where we're going to be taking some of the world's most recognisable riffs and condensing them into a nice short lesson. So today we're going to be looking at Day Tripper by the Beatles, which is one of my favourite Beatles riffs. So get tuned to standard tuning and let's crack on. So firstly, this is an electric guitar riff, so if you do have an electric guitar, it might be best to play it on that. However, it will sound just fine on an acoustic as well, so no worries if you don't have an electric guitar. Now if you are playing electric, it's a fairly clean riff, so I am on my overdrive channel, but I've only got a very little amount of overdrive on there. It's a fairly clean sounding song. So one more thing before we do start is, with this riff, because we're only going to be playing 2nd frets, 3rd frets and 4th frets, it's a good idea to assign your fingers to a certain fret. So we're going to assign our 1st finger to any 2nd frets that come along, middle finger to any 3rd frets that come along, and 3rd finger to any 4th frets that come along. Doesn't matter what string they're on, but you know, any 3rd fret, middle finger, any 2nd fret, 1st finger, and any 4th frets, 3rd finger. Now, I will be doing that myself, so if you're kind of stuck on what finger to use, just have a look which one I'm using, and it'll be sticking to that plan. It's a good idea to kind of stick to. It means that you don't end up playing the riff with one finger or like an inefficient way, using like 2 fingers like that. So it's a good thing to stick to, not just in this song. If you come across any song that's got like a specific set of frets next to each other, like 2, 3, 4, or you're just playing 3, 4, 5s, then assigning fingers is a great idea. So firstly, we're going to play an open E string. Okay, we're going to downpick that. We're going to downpick all the notes in the riff. Then we're going to go to a 3rd fret on the E string again, with middle finger. And then we're going to go to 4th fret on the E string with our 3rd finger. Okay, so open E string, 3, 4. Okay, then we're going to go to 2nd fret on the A string. Okay, because we're on a 2nd fret, we're going to use 1st finger. And then we've got a 2nd fret on the D string. Now to get to this, I roll my 1st finger down onto the D string rather than moving it. There's nothing wrong with moving it, it's just more movement. It's harder to do quickly. Okay, so sort of roll it down like that. So 0, 3, 4, all on the E string. 2nd fret on the A string. 2nd fret on the D string. Okay. And to finish that little section off, we play an open D string after the 2nd fret on the D string. So. Okay, now that is part 1 of the riff. It's kind of 2 parts. I kind of see it as put together. Okay, so before we move on to the next part, it might be a good idea just to practice that through a few times. Get used to using all the fingers if it's something that you're not normally doing. Okay, and the roll, the 1st finger roll down to the D string, like that. So the 2nd part starts on a 2nd fret on the A string with 1st finger. Then we're going to jump to 4th fret on the D string with 3rd finger. Like that. So 2nd fret on the A string, 1st finger, to 4th fret on the D string with 3rd finger. Okay. Then we're going back to the 2nd fret on the A string. So when you go to that 4th fret on the D string that you've just gone to, don't move your 1st finger too far away, because we're going straight back there again. So, okay, you can even leave it on actually, it sounds quite cool, with them ringing out over the top. It's not something that's in the original, but by all means you can do that, it sounds nice. Okay, and then to finish off, open D string, and then 2nd fret on the D string, like that. So part 2 summed up, 2nd fret on the A string, 1st finger, to 4th fret on the D string, with third finger, back to second fret on the A string with first finger, and then open D string, and then second fret on the D string. Okay? Now let's put the whole thing together. 0 on the low E string, the open E string, 3, 4 on the same string, 2 on the A string, roll down to 2 on the D string, open D string, part 2 to second fret on the A string, 4th fret on the D string, 2nd fret on the A string, open D, 2nd fret on D. Okay? Instantly recognisable to any Beatles fan there. At some points the riff does move down, so it's the exact same riff, but everything is played one string lower. So rather than starting from the E string, we'll start from the A string. So open A, 3, 4 on the same string, 2nd fret on the D, 2nd fret on the G, open G, 2nd on D, 4th on G, 2nd on D, open G, 2nd on G. So the exact same riff, but everything is played one string lower down, and you're back to the E string again. But starting from the E string is the one that's instantly recognisable. Okay, so when it comes to our right hand, at the start of this video I said just down picking is absolutely fine, and that is true. You can down pick the whole riff, there's no problem at all with doing that. However, it is not the only way. The problem with down picking is that you're having to move your hand a little bit more often than other techniques, because when you down pick, you have to bring your plectrum up to do the down pick again. So another way we could do it is to make the most of that, bringing the plectrum up, and actually up pick on the way back through. So it's called alternate picking. So we could start off by down picking our low E string, up picking 3rd fret, down picking 4th fret, up picking 2nd fret on the A, down picking 2nd fret on the D, and so on. So every time you play a string, you change the direction that you pick. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, like that. It's an effective way. It's trickier, especially if you're only used to down picking. It is trickier, but it's a good technique that you can use in many other riffs, and it just means that your right hand is working a little less hard than it has to be than if it's down picking every time. So give it a go, see how you get on, and do what's best for you. So that is all for this time. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please drop us a like, subscribe, and check out our other videos that we have. Also, if you are after more specialised one-to-one lessons, we do offer online video call lessons, so please check out our website for more information about them. And we'll see you next time.